Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm gonna do a viewer request video where I got a comment from Chirag Doll that asks Langer, just a question, when are you gonna make a video on how to get Ember free to play? So we're gonna talk about Mythic Gear. This is why I'm starting this video with my winter mitts. Obviously plus 5 tempering, but basically Mythic. So if you are free to play or light pay to play, you probably know that getting your gear, let's look at my mix set for instance, to get your gear to gold and mythic is not a walk in the park. If we're talking about level 60 piece of equipment. So in this video, I'm going to talk about mythic gear. I'm going to talk about your play style. I'm going to talk about how to get blazing embers to get your stuff to mythic. So first of all, there are two kind of equipment you want to put to mythic. So if you go to your cabinet, there is the war equipment and there is the non-war equipment that you may want to put to mythic. Anything can be upgraded from gold to mythic. The only thing that you need is in the research under leadership, I think. Nope, it is under military command. It is called breakthrough, and this unlocks mythic equipment. So anything at gold can be put to mythic, even the really bad piece of equipment. So I know that some of you guys, and when I say some of you, I mean like the bad players. So whenever you start your account and there is that this not this one but the voyage, whatever it's called, you get some like free piece of gear, and some of those piece of gear are like the really bad stuff. For instance, the March Shredder, I think you get those. Are they the ones? Yes. You get like this at gold. I've seen a bunch of people putting those to mythic. Yes, it's only one blazed ember. See what you're getting? I've seen that. I've seen people do it with what's the other one that people are getting for free? I think you're getting like this level 25, I think. Yeah, you're getting the Elder Garb, and people will put that to mythic to get that 7.7 research speed. It's only 3 greens, but still, if you guys know it, getting blazed ember, is it blazed or blazing? It's blazing embers. It's not that easy, even at green grade. So yeah, so you can do war equipment, you can do non-war equipment. And then my suggestion for you guys is to figure out what kind of player you are. Are you gonna plan on playing this game for like a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 10 years? So depending on how long you plan on playing this game, this will basically change the way you will be managing your embers, as well as what you are planning on upgrading to mythic. So the first thing, so if you look at what I've done on my account, I am going for level 60 piece of equipment to gold and to mythic. This is what I'm doing right now. If you look at my cabinet, you will notice that I've done some mythic equipment, like for instance the Nosferos mask, which gives army capacity, travel speed, construction speed, resource gathering speed. So all of this is, you can use that for several things. You can use the travel speed for filling. You can use the army capacity and the resource gathering for KVK, for Guildfest, for general gathering. So this is obviously a support piece of equipment, and it's not level 60. And I've done also what I consider a mistake now, the flutes, which at the time I was doing those, it was pre-Techno Labs, and I was thinking that research speed was really important, and it's not that important anymore. So if I could take those 12 blazing embers out, I would. but sadly I cannot do that. I've also done this one, and once again for the travel speed and also for the resource gathering speed. It is really good for travel speed for a filler account. Now, you look at this. I've been playing for 4 years, and I only have one level 60 war gear at Mythic. So this is why I'm saying you need to figure out if you're going to play short term or long term, because it's going to take you a long time to get good war gear to gold and then to Mythic. So I've only done this one. There are 3 pieces of equipment that are somewhat easy to get at level 60. They're the winter mitts first, the easiest one because you only need 4 rares to upgrade. The other one that you need 4 rares is the Frostwing Greatsword, which I'm not a fan of, but as you can see, it's been 4 years and I still don't have this to gold. And I will get it to gold, but I will not put it to Mythic. I will save my Blazing Embers for something else. But it is somewhat easy. And then there is the thing that is not that easy, and I want to get back to the Frostwing Greatsword. You don't get to pick those in the bargain store. If you do exchange extravaganza, the monstrous craze, they don't give Frostwing arts, so that's why it's not that easy compared to other piece of equipment. The other one that is somewhat easy would be the Wormbone Coronet, because it is only 6 rares, but you get 4 chests on a daily basis. So as you can see, I'm already at 2 out of 6, and it is a great piece of equipment for a range blast set. So these are the 3 easy ones. You could also put the Blight Ring in that category. As you can see, it's only 7 rares. I am at 4 out of 7, but it is a 4-year-old account. So when I say easy, it's not really easy. So, and then anything other than that, it's also going to be not that easy to get. I am close to another piece of equipment to gold, but it's an 8 rare, so it's going to take a while to get this to Mythic, probably another 2 years. So you need to figure out, are you going to play long term or short term? If you're going to play long term, you may want to save your Blazing Embers for those type of equipment. If you are going to play short term, you may want to look at different piece of gear like Blast Set. Are you going to be doing the drums? I could put those to Mythic if I want. This is not an account where as you can see, I don't have the jewels properly. It is not a Cav Blast account, but it is not a bad idea to upgrade those pieces of equipment if you're not planning on playing long term. There are also other type of equipment that are often built on the accessories. If you look at, I know people do the Burning Scroll. I'm not a big fan of that because I'm Team Skull Crusher. It is a 3 rare, so it's not, if you are planning on playing short term, the Burning Scroll to Mythic is not a bad idea. Another one is, I know people are doing the Dragon's Iris, also a 3 rare. It is not a bad idea to put that to Mythic if you are not going to build the Dragon's Talon. Don't split your rares. If you're going to go with the Coronet, you will not have enough for the Worm Seal, so I would suggest to skip it. The Terror Vial is not also a bad idea if you're going to skip both the main end or the Terror Shield. Once again, it's a 1. So basically the Worm, the Jade Worm, the Terror Thorn, and the Gargantua all have a 1 rare piece of equipment that you can build on the accessory that is for a blast set. They are not the best in set, but they are easy to build, and for a decent, I'm not saying the optimal, but I'm saying for a decent blast set, they are not a bad thing to build. For free to play, if you split your rares, that just means that if you do this, don't think about the Terror Shield. If you do the Fear Drum, don't think about a gold Gargantuan Belt, for instance. But they are not bad alternative. Okay, so I've talked about what kind of equipment you should or you should not put to Mythic. Now let's talk about how to get those Blazing Embers. So if you look at my mix set, if I want to get all of this to Mythic, and I already have this one to Mythic, but if I want to get the rest, I need 74 gold Blazing Embers. And I've shown that I have, I think, 10 of them already. Which I say already, but it's not really already. It's not a lot. Yes, I have 10 and not even that close to 11. So it's going to take a while to get everything. I have plenty of time because I have nothing that's really close to be... nothing really close to being close to Mythic. Except for my Coronet, which I will go to Mythic on this one. So how do you get those Blazing Embers? So there are... let's go back to the cabinet. The Blazing Embers, I have, like I said, close to 11. There are several ways to get those. So first of all, you need to do your cargo ship trades every day. So every couple rotation, you will have a special purchase that you can do. Sometimes it's with dollars, sometimes it's with resources. And those special purchases, you can get Blazing Embers, you can get sigils, you can get arcade tomes. My suggestion is try to do as many cargo ship trade as possible to get those special purchases. These are always worth it. So always buy the tomes, the sigils, the archaic tomes. So the embers, you will not get a lot. With the cargo ship, you'll get something like between like 5 to 12, 13, I think, gray embers, but they add up. So that's one way to get them. Another way to get them is through Tycoon. Every rotation of Tycoon, you have a chance of getting a gray Blazing Ember. Not a lot, but like I said, they add up. So it's a byproduct of just doing Tycoon. Every day you have a free one, and you can also buy the tokens. I don't really buy tokens anymore, except I buy one 60,000 gems pack every time, because every single rotation I try to finish the circuit just to get to the end, just on the off chance that I will get a jackpot. So that's another way to get it. Another way to get it through events. So right now, let's look at what we have. I know that Kingdom Labors, we don't get this, right? If you look at this, we don't get this free to play. And I'm talking free to play, guys. Once again, that was for Chirag Doll that asked this. There are some events. Guildfest, you can get rewards in Guildfest. Sorry, if you look at the collect button. I think you can get Blazing Ember straight up from there, but mostly you will get, and I don't have this reward, but you will get an option to get the Blazing Ember chest, which you should always get unless the other options are better, but Blazing Embers are to get. Now, if you want to get these, usually they appear in the bottom of the reward, so if you are in a, let's say, a gray or a green guild, you may want to go into a higher guild. Try to find the proper guild for you guys. This is gonna be the same thing with, we don't see it here, but if we look at my guild, you need to be in a high level guild bash. So right now I'm in a master level guild bash guild. Make sure you are in a expert or master, because you are going to get those rewards from the guild bash, from the summon, as well as from the slayer bonus. It is very important. If you are not in a good guild, you will have a lot of issues trying to get Blazing Embers from many different ways. The other thing, Lord's Cup, which is not in the events right now, but it will be coming soon. Yeah, because it is this weekend. Phase 3 of Lord's Cup will give you one green Blazing Embers. They add up. I know the event is not that fun. It takes me 5 minutes to do on each account, but I do it because it's worth it. You also get other things like monstrous chests. But yeah, you can get blazing embers from there. Bargain store, we just had a bargain store not too long ago. Bargain store, you can usually buy, you can buy blazing ember chests from the bargain store. Regardless of whatever other rewards there are, those are usually there every time. I suggest you buy them. Once again, it really depends on where you are on your account. If you are working towards getting your stuff to gold, maybe getting the embers right away is not the right thing to do. But if you are planning on going long term, it is something that you may want to plan for the future. So I still suggest to buy them. And then lastly, once again, we don't have it, but it's in the events. It's going to be Exchange Extravaganza. Maybe not the best way to get blazing embers, but usually there are options to get a bunch of grays, a bunch of greens in the Exchange Extravaganza. You have 5 rewards that you can select. I don't know when the next one is coming, but I'm expecting it's going to be within the next 2 weeks. It's usually every 6 weeks or something like that. So it's bound to be in the servers quite soon. It is a good way to get those. I'm not saying I rarely choose the blazing embers from Exchange Extravaganza, but it is an option that you guys can choose. Aside from that, I believe that's it. I may be mistaken. There are some other events where you can get blazing embers, but those are the main ones. I'm not saying to Tycoon is like a byproduct. It's really not the main one. But guys, you need to figure out, so you need to save your gems for a bargain store for this. You need to save your speed up or whatever you can do to complete those extravaganza quests. You need to do the events. You need to be active. You need to be in an active guild that competes relatively high in those Athletes, Guild Fest, and Guild Bash. The other ones give nice rewards, but not necessarily for blazing embers. You need to be in a guild that kills a lot, and look at that. Langer. All 3 rares. Obviously, this is my hunting grounds for the day, so make sure you're in a guild that hunts a lot so that you get gems, that you get speed up and all that thing. So this basically is my suggestion for you guys on how to get mythic equipment. As you can see, this is not where I'm at right now. Maybe if you come back in a year, I will have this to mythic. Probably not, but I will get it done eventually. This is my goal. Like I said, I need 74. I'm at close to 11 out of 74. If I do the coronet, it's gonna mean that I will need 5 more. I think coronet is 5. Let's see, it is 5. So I need, let's say that if I get my mix set to mythic as well as my coronet, I will need 74. So I will need to get a lot more blazing embers to achieve that. So guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys are doing. Are you going for the big piece of equipment, or are you going for mid-level piece of equipment to mythic? Are you planning the long term? Are you planning the short term? What is your situation? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you later.